So let's go over to the Kaggle A Million Headlines site. You can come up here to copy the API command. When you click that, the command has been copied, and then you can paste it over here. And that command is basically this command. Okay. So I copy and pasted this Kaggle command, which can be run after you have installed Kaggle on your system. So if you are doing this locally, you will have to install Kaggle. On Colab. Kaggle has been installed already. Okay, and also this is a command line command, so you will have to run it in Colab. You have to add an exclamation mark before it. Okay, so this is the command that you need to run, but before running this command, this is pointing to this million headlines data set. Okay, but before you do that, you need to get authentication from Kaggle first. So to get your API key, you will have to go to your account. So you have to click on this little logo that says your name here, and you go to account. And in this account, under API, you will create an API token. I already have one, so I'm not going to get another one. But once you click on this, you can download this JSON file. And this file has been already downloaded to your download folder. So what you can do is you can upload it to your drive. So if you go to your own Google Drive, you can upload it. So new and file upload, you can go to the downloads folder and upload your Kaggle JSON API key. Once you upload it into your drive, then what you can do is you can copy. So CP is copy this file, your Kaggle JSON file from your Google Drive to this folder called .kaggle, so that you have this file saved in your Colab space in the subfolder called .kaggle. So to do this, you need to first of all have this file in your My Drive. You need to pay attention to all the details of the folder location. So I recommend that you just upload kaggle.json to your main drive. That way you don't have to search for it, right? So this path should work. And then it should copy to this location. Now, before you copy to this location, you need to make a subfolder. So if this is the first time you do this, you need to comment out this make directory comment, and then make this folder, and then you can run and copy the code. So if you already uploaded the file, the Kaggle file to here, then you can use option 1. You know, you can upload your file directly here. So using this upload function, you can upload kaggle.json here directly. And it'll show up here. And then you can use it right here. If not, if you don't use option 1, well, if you do this, you will have to upload this file all the time. Option 2 is what I just showed you. If you upload this file to your Google Drive, then it'll be there permanently. Then each time you just have to remember to mount your drive, which I already mounted. I think you only have to do it once as well. So once you have mounted the drive, then you can just copy the file from the drive to the folder here directly. So I think the option 2 is easier because your JSON file is permanently located in your Google Drive. Okay, but either option should work, and you should be able to just run the cell. Okay, I already have a folder, so I'm going to comment this out and run this again. And this file has been copied correctly. And then I'm going to run the credentials here. And then get this data set directly from this API. So I already copied this API command. I can just run it. And I'm going to run this again. So it should take a little while, but it should download successfully for you on Google Colab. And then you can unzip this file right here. It's asking me if I want to replace. I'm going to say yes. And then we should be good to go. Now, the only problem is that this file is very big. So you may or may not be able to run the model with the entire data set. So if you have trouble running the entire data set, what I suggest you to do is to grab the first 10,000 lines. So I'm going to read in the file as a pandas data frame. And then I'm going to keep only the first 10,000 records just to make it a little bit more manageable. So once you have done that, then the rest of the code should run very easily. Okay, so I'm pre-treating, I'm tokenizing the data, the text document. I'm going to define my model here. I'm going to fit my model here. It's going to take a while to train, but it should finish. I was able to finish it within a pretty reasonable time frame. And then while it's running, let me show you the rest of the model. So you can save the model and then reload it later. The main thing here is that the predict function, so in the original code from Dr. Blossom, it used this predict classes function, which has been retired. So that function is no longer available. Instead, you will just have to use the predict function and then convert the probabilities that are being predicted into a categorical decision over here. So that's just a slight modification of this line of code, and that should work out just fine for you. So my model is still running, and when it finishes running, then we should be able to run this model, and then you should be able to see the prediction over here. So the model, well, the seed, text is over here, and then the model that has been, the new sequence that has been generated is printed over here. So that should be it. Okay, so NT continuous defense is the 3 words that I ask the model to generate. So over here, in the very beginning, when I define the parameters, I ask for, number of input words is 100. But when I define how many models, how many words I want to predict, I ask for 3. So you can change this number. That's why I have a prediction of 3 words over here. But you can ask for more words if you want.